So far, we were good enough to retrieve the data from the table. In this video, we'll see how can we sort the data which we are retrieving using the select statement. So basically, for sorting the data, we will go for the order by clause. This order by clause will either accept the column name or the alias name or the column sequence number which you are passing in the select statement. Apart from that, order by clause must be at the last position of your select statement. Means there may be some number of clauses there in your select statement, but order by must be there in the last position, and execution wise as well, it will be the last statement which will get executed. So let's see practically how can we use this order by clause.
So as here you can see, I have written a very simple select statement in which I have searched the 4 columns, that is the employee ID, first name, last name and salary into 12, that is annual salary. Now if I want to sort the data on a particular column basis, I can do that. By default, the data is sorted on the basis of this employee ID, which is actually the primary key for this table. So whenever you will retrieve the data from a table having a primary key, you will find the data is being sorted as in the primary key manner. But if you want to sort the data in some other aspects, you can do that as well. So for that, what I can do is I can simply add the order by clause right after the statement. So here I will remove this semicolon, and after that I will use this order by statement. So this order by may contain a column which is not there in the select list. First of all, let's take a column, let's say first name is the column on the basis of which I want to sort the data. So here you can see now, if I'll come up to show you, it's starting with A, then B, C, and you can see the all the records have been sorted in the on the basis of the first name. Alright, so this is what I was talking about. Using the order by clause will allow you to sort the data in a particular column manner. Now after this, what I want is, suppose there is a field which I have not selected. So maybe you will not get a better idea, but yes, we can do that syntactically and logically as well. So here you can see, as I said, I'm not sure, but yes, all the data would be sorted on the basis of their department ID, because I have not selected it, but I can make this sorting. Let's clear the screen. Alright, now after this, what I will do is, so far I have used any column name in after the order by statement or order by keyword, which I have either used in the select statement or I have not mentioned the column. But apart from a column name, I can also pass any alias column name. For example, if I want to sort this particular data on the basis of the annual salary, so I can do that as well by passing this alias name. So here I passed annual salary. By default, when you will execute this, it will be sorting the data on the ascending order. As you can see, the employee earning the least is in the top and the employee earning the most is in the bottom. So if you want to change that particular direction, you can simply pass the DESC keyword, that means descending. So now you will notice like all the data have been sorted on the basis of salary, on the basis of annual salary in descending order. Similarly, apart from the aliasing, you can also pass the sequence of a particular column. Like for example, this is column 1, 2, 3 and 4. So if I want to sort the data on the basis of annual salary, or let's say last name, I can also pass the alias or the actual column name or the sequence number. I'm not talking about index, so the sequence number will begin with a 0. Sequence number will begin with 1. So the first column is 1, then 2, then 3 and then 4. So if I want to sort the data in ascending order on the basis of last name, what I'll do is I will simply say 3. Now you can see the data is sorted on the basis of last name. It's starting with A, then B, C, D, and so on till the last one, that is from Z, slots K. Alright. So when you are sorting the data, you can either go for the column name or alias or the sequence number. Now let's talk about the multiple column sorting. For example, when I'm sorting the data on the basis of annual salary, you can observe like multiple employees are having the same amount of salary. For example, here I have John who's earning 98,400 and Adam who's also earning 98,400. Similarly, Matthew, Christopher, Lindsay are earning 96,000. Now, what I want is if the employees are who are earning the same amount, for those, first name should be of the one who's first in alphabetical order. For example, out of Matthew, Christopher, and Lindsay, I want first of all it should be Christopher, then Lindsay, and then Matthew. So, for doing that, what I can do is right after this one, I will add a comma and then I will pass the second column name. So first of all, the sorting will be done on the basis of the first column mentioned, and when the value will be same for this column, then it will come to the second column. And here, as you can observe, I have not used the descending, so that's why this second column will be sorted on the basis of ascending order. So now here you can observe in the output, let's come up, and here for 96,000 ones, first of all it's Christopher, then Lindsay, and then Matthew, as we were talking about. So these are all the ways using which you can sort the data from a single column or from the multi-column.